Daily Horoscope, the 24th of September 2017. Aries. Venus will largely support your married life. But Pluto will be clearly negative. What can we conclude? Simply that the majority of you will oscillate between happiness and tensions, between desire and disputes. Beware, if things go wrong between you and your spouse, it will not be the time to add. Bachelor, be on your guard. The people you meet this time will not really be made for you. You will still have to wait before finding the soulmate that suits you perfectly. Wait a few more days to undertake vast projects. You will then have the lucidity necessary to carry out delicate operations. You can also get important financial support. Taurus. Your conjugal life will be under the sign of renewal. You will definitely need to change your relationship with your spouse, otherwise your love will languish under the weight of habits. Here is a blessed day for the solitary hearts, because the current astral conjuncture will greatly encourage encounters. Certain relationships established this day will have every chance to last. Your working conditions and your personal motivations will continue their slow and profound evolution that has begun recently. Thus, you will consider the prospect of a new alliance that will soon become a reality. Gemini. Jupiter promises warm relations with your spouse or partner, but also the risk of disputes if you rebel against his or her freedom, or if you disagree about common money. Singles of both sexes, enjoy the idyllic climate of this day to find a loving and stable partner. And, above all, beware of finding it too down to earth. Do not hesitate to exert all your power of seduction. You will be able to make amazing progress in your work. You will have very high ambitions and the means to satisfy them. Beware, however, of an exaggerated optimism. Cancer. Your spouse or partner will likely be as quick and passionate as you are this time. Do not repress your taste for theater and staging, throw yourself and fulfill the desires of the other. Single, Venus, this sympathetic planet, will grant you again and with as much intensity the benefits already lavished in the recent past. You will be magnetic, and you will shine with all your fires. On a professional level, you will need to redouble your efforts to consolidate your achievements. Especially since you will be more timid, more worried, and you risk missing interesting deals for lack of audacity. Be sure to fight this trend. Leo. This astral atmosphere should a priori be worth you a good understanding as a couple. In reality, this will only be true in part because, at the same time, Saturn can expose you to some bickering. If you are trying to test the other's love by making him jealous or sulky, he certainly will not enjoy. If you are single, you will have one idea in mind today: to get married as quickly as possible and for good. You will consider marriage as a great proof of trust, loyalty and fidelity. Everything will be fine today. You will be able to propose to your supervisors or your collaborators new projects or even a request of increase. Nothing can be refused to you. The stars will protect you throughout the day. Virgin. Obviously, you do not want your married life to turn bad. So, do not hide anything from your spouse or partner. Or do it wisely. He is not sure that the other person appreciates the mysteries and the riddles, and it would be a pity that you spoil the chances of a relationship that has proved itself. Unmarried, you might be attracted by the material benefits that a person can offer instead of seeking to see if sincere love is likely to be born between you two. The labor sector is expected to improve significantly. It had been some time since Pluto caused either an instability of your professional status, or doubts about your future or your orientation. This time, everything will go in order. Libra. No planet influencing the life of two lives, at least that is the guarantor of the peace of the households. A climate you should enjoy, especially if you have recently gone through more tense periods. Bachelor. With Jupiter influencing the love sector of your theme, prepare to live a day as sensual as romantic. If you have just found the soulmate, your relationship has every chance to deepen. And if you're still alone, it's warm, It's not long. Your professional future looks very promising. After many delays and setbacks, you can finally implement an ambitious project in which you have invested time and money. Scorpio. In love, you will hardly be inclined to indulgence, and your acidic remarks towards your spouse or partner will obviously not favor the marriage agreement. Warning. If you push the other in its last entrenchments, it could well reserve you some bad surprises. Singles, you will wreak havoc, especially in your professional environment. Besides, you will concoct yourself an occasion where work and pleasure in love will do well. For your professional future, it will be necessary to clarify your objectives before making important decisions. Failure to do so may result in serious errors from the outset. Sagittarius. Venus will be entirely favorable to you. As a result, you will better understand your partner's feelings and intentions. This will help you to accept his decisions, even if they are unexpected or seem ill-advised. Bachelor, in love, you will flee mediocrity and routine. If you are looking for the ideal partner, you might well meet this rare bird that day. But you will never allow him to disappoint you. This day seems decisive for more than one reason. For the sudden and positive changes that it will bring you in the professional field. You will be able to realize yourself fully in a new direction. Thanks to the good astral aspects, you will be able to see immediately the solutions to be retained, the directions to be taken. Capricorn. Protected love life as a whole. Only a few natives will suffer the unpleasant spin-offs of bad choices made in the past. But most of you will live in a serene and unpretentious climate. If you are lonely, Venus will prove promising. You will have a good chance to meet someone you will soon want to share your life with. If you want to find a job more in line with your aspirations, be particularly on the lookout today. An excellent opportunity should arise. But avoid letting go of the prey for the shadow. Aquarius. With this aspect of Venus, one cannot say that the conjugal domain will be very exalting. The routine of your conjugal life may seem cumbersome. Bachelor, you will have an artichoke heart. The simultaneous influence of the stars Venus and Mars in your theme will give you the joyous but vagabond mood in the loving domain. You will want to please, but only as part of lovely and ephemeral loves. You should achieve today a brilliant success in your work. Do not have the big head and you say that the luck, the support of Saturn in this case, is for many. Pisces. You are going to enter a much more calm period on the conjugal plane. For several weeks now, the planets were of great tension to some couples, which may have even resulted in separation or rupture. This time, your couple life should return to normal. If you are a lonely heart, planetary influences will be conducive to an encounter, and many of you will probably embark on an adventure for two. This aspect of Neptune will not be very favorable from the professional point of view, as it will tend to confuse you, or place you in confused and complicated situations. But you will know how to get out of it, and even with honors.